Hello everyone, Brownie Edits here, and I'm here to discuss about this debate that's been very annoying in my opinion. Sinister Clockman versus Infinity Ultron. I've had tons of people in this debate that have been trying to prove me wrong, but literally they use the most vague statements I've ever seen, and it's just absolutely baffling in my opinion. I've tried to use calculations on this, and it's not even close. Alright, so we're going to start off with Sinister Clockman, and he was stated to basically be the strongest Skibidi character of all time. So he'd be stronger than Tri-Titan, Counter-Titan, and the Skibidi Emperor. He is a being who could stop time in galaxy-level ranges, which honestly is his strongest feat. I don't know about anything else, because his feats are kind of like just statements, honestly. He's more of a statement type of character, which is kind of pointless, because if you're gonna have your character be all that powerful, then why not actually show it? But I guess they just want to show his scaling, but honestly his abilities are kind of pointless compared to Ultron, but his weapons are kind of what makes him strong. So the weapons he contains are time nukes, an astral sword, and that's about it. The time nukes are his strongest weapons. They are bombs that could basically destroy a universe, which honestly, that is pretty strong, but not enough. They have a timer, so if he ever places them when Infinity Ultron is around, Infinity Ultron would just stop time and absolutely demolish that thing, and it would not even be close. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about
the astral sword.
People have been really annoying with that anytime I say Infinity Ultron beats Sinister. So it was stated that the astral sword is basically a permanent destroying weapon, and if it cuts you, you can't regenerate it or use time reverse or anything like that, which honestly Infinity Ultron wouldn't care if he loses an arm or leg, because he could just use the reality stone to make another arm and a leg, because he's not really reviving himself, he's just replacing his body with something else. And Sinister kind of did that with the astral sword when his arm was cut off, so he just used the astral sword. So I did forget to mention Sinister Clockman's abilities and hacks, so I'm going to tell you what they are now. His abilities consist of stopping time, creating illusions, and that's probably about it. And now Sinister is officially finished. I think I gotta do Infinity Ultron now. This is gonna be a long video. Up above in the deep blue skies, in space, we see the Watcher, a fifth-dimensional being who can choose of who's the character in the stories and who's the threat. Okay, I kind of lied about the whole choosing thing, but the other statements are true. He's seen countless realities in the Marvel Universe and seeing how each scenario would depict. He stated that Erishim, the Celestial, and other Celestials who's created part of this universe and the multiverse are characters in his stories, and they are no threat to him. He's seen Dormammu, an 11th dimensional being in his own dimension and realm, who can cause a threat to the entire multiverse, but still sees them as his own character of a story. But when he sees Infinity Ultron, he was at fear, knowing that this is a possible threat to the multiverse. Infinity Ultron's scaling is kind of busted. We're going to scale the episode on what if Ultron won, not the what if the finale or whatever of season 1. So it's going to be pretty hard for Sinister to, win. After collecting the stones, he wanted to clean up the universe and every corner of it, destroying all planets and all Celestials. But at one point, he just blew up everything by one blow. So already he would be at universal range with just one blow. So even with him at his universal range, he would still shit on Sinister. The boundaries of the multiverse would be irrelevant between beings like him and the Watcher. Also, that wouldn't be his strongest feat. His strongest feat would be him just shattering universes by just punching the Watcher. And he also ate a galaxy, like a damn cookie. Galactus who? So, even with the absurdity of Infinity Ultron and Sinister Clockman, it's not even close. Because in a fight, Sinister Clockman would just try to stop time, but so can Infinity Ultron. He has the Time Stone. What if Sinister Clockman wants to create illusions? So can Infinity Ultron. He has the Reality Stone. He basically can do what Sinister can do, but so much better. He wouldn't need a time nuke to destroy everything in the universe. He could just blow it up naturally. Sure, he did lose to a bunch of street tier and Doctor Strange, carrying the fight, but even then, that doesn't even matter. His cosmology is so much better than Sinister's by a long shot. Sinister wouldn't be able to do anything about it. All he would do is get mauled and raw-dogged. But at the end of the day, I finally choose my winner, and I have evidence to prove to y'all that we have an actual winner in this, and that's Infinity Ultron. Infinity Ultron wins. If you want to see more debates like this, then you can comment down below. And if you like this video, like and subscribe, all that. Every YouTuber in the world has said that. So, yeah, see ya.